Okay. 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 First things first. We're gonna get right into this. Welcome back to the channel. How have y'all been? I've been great. I've been wonderful. I hope y'all been good. I've been good. I've been good. First, before we start this video, I would like to say a little disclaimer. Thank y'all so much for every single one of you that came and tuned into the channel, that continuously came and just watched these dumb little video of mine. Thank you. I actually really mean that. Every single one of y'all, I'm really thankful for y'all tuning into my channel. Now that 199 videos later, I can actually say thank y'all. Thank y'all. Because first couple videos, I was going to give up. And now I can confidently say we in here, bro. I have videos that have multiple K on YouTube now. But before we get right into this, because I don't want the intro to be too long, I got to tell y'all where I've been for the last 2.5 weeks. Y'all should know I'm already in college. I've been in college for the last, even like, I've been in college as long as I've been doing this YouTube. And let me show y'all what I've done, because I just completed another class. Yeah. 22 credit hours already. I need 60 for my degree. We halfway there. Hey, respectfully. But yo, I was doing this. It was a speech class. I was terrified. I should have recorded a mini, like, bro. We had to do a persuasive speech, informative speech, introduction speech, a group speech, test. It was a lot, and I really do think I should have recorded. But hey, the class is done now. The class is done, and if y'all can see, I'm not lying. She left the same comments, respectfully. She left the same comments on damn near everyone. But as you can see, I did my thing. Another class in the books, respectfully. But yo, that's it for this. Yo, we back with another SSS video. When was the last time I did this, bro? When was the last time I did this?
I've been meaning to send my story in for a while now. I think every time I sit down to write it, my hands just hover over the keyboard. And I start questioning if it's even worth telling. But then I remember how I felt that night. That gnawing sensation deep in my gut. The way my skin prickled with adrenaline. And I figured, yeah, this does belong here. So I hope you guys enjoy my story.
Hope y'all enjoy the series, bro. I can like I said, I can confidently say this is a series now. It's a series. Hey. Like I said, I'm not biting off of no one. Go check the comments in my first ever video on this channel, not the kid one. My first video back on the channel. And you can see people in the comments, they like that I'm doing this, that I'm bringing back a concept that was dead. Quite literally dead. You have people posting it for him. No disrespect to Corey. That's the GOAT. That's who I look up to. That's why I'm doing this right now. Him and Gator Martin. Both of them, I watched them growing up. It was neck and neck, bro, with this scary video stuff. Hey, come on. I need some popcorn.
I've been a fan of Booze and Booze for around a year now. Always looking forward to those late night uploads where I could turn the lights off, throw on my headphones, and let the stories wrap around me like a blanket.
Okay.
I never thought I'd have one to share, but this isn't just my story. It's something that happened to me and a coworker back when I was fresh out of high school, working late night shift at a home improvement store, a big one.
Quick pause. What is your thoughts on graveyard hours, graveyard shift? Would y'all be working 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning? Would y'all do that? Leave it in the comments. Let me know.
Sure, you can guess the name. Between the two of us, I think she got the worst of it. Back then, I was taking my first semester of college classes, scraping together tuition money by working at a regional hardware chain. It wasn't anything glamorous, running a register, handling inventory, mopping up whatever messes customers would leave behind, but it was pretty easy work. I liked most of my coworkers and the pay was decent, and most nights were uneventful. Keyword there being most nights. This one in particular was a pretty slow evening. Everyone was watching the clocks and none of them were moving. We were around an hour from closing, The store had that eerie, half-empty atmosphere that only big retail spaces get after dark.
I cannot do it.
The lights above my head buzzed, casting this sick glow over the eye.
There's no way I can be in a huge store like Walmart or Home Depot by myself. It's like going to like 1 or 2 o'clock, just cleaning. Like I'm gonna need like you said, I'm gonna need a partner or two. I'm gonna need like 2 partners, respectfully.
And the air smelled like sawdust and metal. The customers left in the building were the usual stragglers, contractors grabbing last-minute supplies, couples arguing over paint samples, that sort of thing. I was finishing up her return at customer service when she walked up to me.
Ooh.
Let's call her Hannah.
Who's this?
She was one of the newer hires, maybe a year or 2 older than me,
I was about to say.
and usually pretty upbeat. But that night she looked kind of different, tight-lipped, stiff-shouldered. Her eyes darted around like she was expecting something to lunge at her out from the shadows.
Okay.
Hey, she said, low enough that I could only hear her. Can you,
That is already. Hey, we already back. We back. Hey,
walk with
CJ the Champ video right after this. But yo, yeah, walk with her, bro. There's no way I'm gonna see a female visibly scared looking around like, okay, that hand movement that she was doing is kind of crazy, but yeah. Can you walk me to my car, bro? Can you walk me to the front, bro? Come on, let's go.
me for a little bit? I raised an eyebrow. What's up? She swallowed and glanced over her shoulder. I think I'm being followed. That snapped me to attention. She told me about this man, a big guy, older with a greasy baseball cap and a stare that made her skin crawl.
Oh,
He'd approached her in plumbing, asking her for her help to find a part.
bro, and we
Nothing
bought
weird
it
at
closed.
first, but then he just didn't leave. Every time she tried to step away, he found another excuse to keep her there, his questions getting more off topic and more personal.
He probably
Finally,
trying
she
to
made up a
shop.
reason to leave, and when she checked over her shoulder, he was still there watching her.
Oh no.
That was 45 minutes ago. He followed her around the store, and eventually she lost him in power tools, then bolted to the nearest coworker for some kind of assistance. She didn't.
I'm kind of confused. Is we not closing? I thought I was the only one here sweeping and mopping, smelling rust and all type of stuff. So it's a random dude in the store? Who? Bro, what? 12 getting called immediately, bro. Or I don't have a weapon, but bro, Home Depot is full of weapons. What are you talking about? I mean, he have access to them too, so we really just gonna be battling in there, to be honest with you. But hey, that's not.
know where he was at now. I didn't ask any more questions. Hannah was obviously freaked out, and if there was even a chance that some creep was lurking about, I wasn't about to let her wander the store alone. Honestly, this was more exciting than anything work-related anyway, so I prefer to run interference than actually close the store.
Run errand.
Come on, I said, grabbing a clipboard from the counter. Let's look busy.
Let's look busy.
We made our way towards the back aisles, checking inventory, scanning shelves, counting items. Occasionally, my eyes kept flicking up, sweeping the store, but I didn't see anybody out of place. Just a couple of customers near checkout.
Bro, it's
Donnie in the neon.
That's what I'm saying. There's multiple people here. What? Like, I thought we was closing. I am confused. I mean, I get it. I mean, let's just walk. I mean, hey, let's walk.
Vest was restocking lumber, and one of my other friends was just dicking around on the forklift in the bay.
Let's chill in there.
Are you sure he's still even here?
Yeah, let's just chill in the break room.
Hannah hesitated. I don't know. I just feel like he is. For some reason, I just didn't like that answer. We kept moving, aisle by aisle, her sticking close to my side. About 20 minutes later, she seemed to relax a little bit. We hadn't seen the guy at all, and she was starting to think that maybe he did indeed leave. This actually proved to be 2 birds with 1 stone because we got a lot of that light inventory work done.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all just be in the back. Like, just go to the back and start working together. It seems like it's multiple people in the store. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way it's just me and one other person in the store. Like, it gotta be 2-3 people in the store with me if we closing.
That's when I saw him. I was standing near the aisle end cap, watching my buddy do these slow, lazy donuts in the forklift out in lumber.
Oh, bro, wanna get
shaking
fired.
my head at his stupidity. Then I turned back to check on Hannah, only to spot him. He was lurking at the mouth of an aisle, half shielded by the end cap display. It was a big man, mid-50s with a broad chest and slumped shoulders, dressed in these dark jeans and a windbreaker. His baseball cap was pulled really low, but I could see the way he was looking at her. I could also see that this guy was jacked beneath that jacket. Even with the extra layer, his arms were 3 times the size of mine.
Yeah, he did not want to
He
fight,
stared
bro.
at Hannah, fixed, unblinking. I could tell his whole body was tense, like he was just waiting for the right moment to do something. This is not good.
That's what I'm saying. Do Jack, bro, want to get jumped by like 3-4 people in this store? That's what I'm saying. Plus Hannah. Do he want to get jumped? Like, what do you mean? There's no way I'm just going to peep you just because. Why are you not shopping, sir? You just behind the aisle just staring at a girl that's... Actually, you know what? He would have already been getting jumped after the first... Oh, yeah, he been following you for like 45 minutes. Oh, yeah. Why are you still in the store? Personally, bro, when I go to Walmart, I want to be in Walmart Winco for like 15 to 10 minutes. People, bro, I'm saying people like it's not my mom. My mom wants to be in Walmart all day, bro. It's like she wants to see every single aisle and what they have to produce on, bro. Like, I'll be like, no, bro, not with me.
I forced my face into something neutral and walked back to Hannah, who was maybe 30 feet away, scanning a shelf. I walked right by that weirdo, down the aisle, and put myself between her and the guy, watching from the end of the shelf.
What you about to do?
I kept my voice casual.
Like,
Hey,
Hannah,
let's
bring
head
your
back to customer service.
Yeah, come on.
She frowned at me. What? Why?
Bro, I'm about to drag
I stepped
you,
closer,
bro. Come
lowering my
on.
voice. Because he's here, end of the aisle, watching you. Her face paled and I nodded at her,
The
encouraging
girl
her
who
that
was
this was pretty
just
serious.
terrified, talking about why.
Let's walk, I murmured. Now. She turned stiffly and started moving towards the front of the store, as quick as she could without actually running. I turned back to the aisle, ready for anything.
Man.
To my relief, he wasn't right on top of me like I was expecting him to be. The man just hadn't moved. I stared him down, gripping my clipboard, fighting the urge to let my hands shake.
That's a weapon right there.
Then I smiled, the way you do when you're trying to let somebody know that you're not afraid of them.
Oh, you walked up to him, G.
You need any help finding anything, sir?
Bro, what is you doing?
His stare didn't even waver. I took a slow step toward him. We're closing soon, just so you know. His mouth then twitched, somewhere between a grimace and a sneer. I could tell he wanted to say something back to me, but then without a word, he turned and walked off, disappearing down the aisle. I stood there for a few seconds, forcing my breath to stay even, pulse pounding in my ears. I felt like a damn gunslinger. I was glad to have helped out a coworker. And then I went to go find Hannah. She was back at customer service, gripping the counter, body rigid. A small crowd of assistant managers had gathered around her.
So I'm saying, is there no one else
Is
in
he
the
gone?
store?
I hesitated. I don't know. I hope so.
Why are you asking her?
Jesus, she muttered, pressing her hands over her face. A guy's been watching me all night. Yeah, he's super creepy. He didn't even say a word to me. We waited until the store officially closed, watching the last customers leave, making sure that he wasn't among them. I didn't see him again. Maybe he had in fact left. Maybe I spooked him. Either way, I was just relieved when we...
I never heard of somewhere where you're actively trying to club. Actually, no, I have, but when I worked at Chick-fil-A at 1516, we would close, and for the next hour, we're cleaning the store. That's what they made. It was mandatory every single night, so the morning crew can come in and they'll be just jolly and just have a whole good clean restaurant, so they can just mess it up again. So when we got there, cleaning again, that stuff was getting so tiring. I'm not lying, but yeah, ain't that how it works? I thought like the store kicks everybody out, and then for like the next 30 minutes, the store you gotta clean, gotta restock.
Lock those doors. But
Hey, I wouldn't
that
know.
relief did not last
I wouldn't know. When I worked at Walmart, I left at 10:30. I'm pretty sure the store closed at 11 maximum over here.
long. An hour later, the store was empty except for a few employees. Most of us were already clocked out, trickling off to our cars. I stepped outside, the night air sharp and cold, the parking lot stretching dark and quiet around me. I glanced over and saw this single car parked at the far edge of the lot.
Okay.
All the employees parked on a small side lot, so whoever was out there was not an employee. I knew before I even got close. I walked slowly, trying to not look too obvious, heading toward my own car, but
That's what I'm
fearing
saying.
just enough to get a good look. A beat-up old sedan idling low, and inside, the same man. His face was barely visible in the dim glow of the dashboard lights, but he was just sitting there, waiting. A deep instinctual alarm flared up in my brain, every nerve firing off at once. Lizard brain, fight or flight. I turned on my heel and made a beeline back to the store. The security office for the strip mall was a few doors down, tucked in between a shuttered electronics store and a laundromat. I knocked on the glass and peered between the blinds. A guy in uniform answered me, maybe late
Damn.
40s, heavy set with
Trying to
bored
break the
expression on
window.
his face. Something wrong? I jerked my thumb over my shoulder. Yeah, there's a guy parked in the lot. He was inside our store earlier, acting super weird and following my coworker around. Now he's just sitting there. The security guy frowned at me. He's still there now? Yeah, far into the lot, dark sedan. He grunted. All right, stay put. I stood there as he climbed into his marked SUV and rolled out into the lot, cruising slow towards that sedan. He stopped behind it and threw his...
I don't know. So he didn't do nothing. I mean, not that he didn't do nothing, but personally, I'm walking to my car that's the whole different direction. I'm seeing this direction. I'm not even worried about what bro is doing in that car. Respectfully, bro, I'm going straight to my car and leaving. Now, if he was to pull out and start following me, that's when I'm gonna hit a U-turn and hit back and drive up to the security office like, y'all get him, or drop to the police station, something. Is the police station 24 hours? It better be. I don't even know. That's a good question. It better be.
lights on. I watched from a distance as he stepped out and approached the driver's side. A tense few seconds then passed, and then the guy in the sedan just fired up his engine. He didn't speed off though. He didn't make this big scene. He just pulled out, circled the lot, and then exited onto the road, slowly. As he passed me, he looked directly at me.
Oh no. What is this? Daz Studio? What is that?
Eyes locked onto mine, dark and bottomless. And I swear to God, I felt something press against my chest. Something heavy. Like he was willing me to die right there on the sidewalk. Like he was memorizing me for later.
From how long this story is, bro definitely remembered you. Oh yeah, he coming for
Almost
you, my
like
boy.
he was telling me that he would see me again.
Yeah, you could have just went home. You feel me? Now
I watched
you
his
just made
taillights
yourself-
vanish.
Now you just made yourself a target for, I will say, quite literally no reason. I'm never gonna cap to you, bro.
Off into the dark.
coulda been home
my
right
pulse
now.
was still hammering in my ears. I only realized that I'd been holding my breath when the security guy rolled back up beside me and leaned out his window. Yeah, that guy was definitely off, he said, shaking his head. Kept acting like he had some kind of business here, but wouldn't say what. Just kept asking when people left for the night.
Oh yeah, he definitely tried to kidnap, bro.
A chill then coiled up my spine.
Nah, bro, but female.
What'd you tell him? I told him to take a fucking hike, the guard said. And lucky for you, kid, he did.
Yeah, lucky for me.
He eyed
What you
me for
mean?
a second. You drive straight home. Keep an eye out, and if you see him again, call somebody immediately. I just nodded, trying to swallow that lump in my throat. Good call bringing it to us, he added. That guy wasn't just loitering, he was definitely waiting.
Oh, bro, waiting for him. Why is she still in the store? I didn't see her do no heavy lifting. Can I ever cap to you? Respectfully. But this all could have been avoided if he just went home. Like, bro, I'm trying to, like, bro, you see something creepy outside, hop in your car. Like, you want to remain outside? Like, just go in your car and leave. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, dude is definitely a target now. Emma, she a target. bro, right here talking about lucky for me, and bro, it's lucky for you. What if he would have just popped off on you? Shots got fired, all type of stuff. Talking about lucky for me.
I didn't ask what he meant, but I heard he knew. I hurriedly went back to my car, glancing over my shoulder the whole way, half expecting that old sedan to be idling at the end of the lot again, but it was gone. The entire parking lot was now empty.
Why are you here?
I locked my doors the second I got inside and just sat there gripping the wheel, forcing myself to catch my breath. Then I pulled out, making sure to check every mirror and every side street. I also took the long way home that night.
I was about to say that. I was about to say, boy, I'm about to take the longest way home just to get there later.
Just in case. For the next few days, I was on edge.
Damn.
Every time I would walk to my car at night, after closing, I half expected to see that sedan parked somewhere in the lot again, headlights off, waiting. We started leaving work.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Paris, that's what I'm saying. She just leaving work just by herself. Gonna be on the news the next day. Bro, what's to... But I would definitely say invest in pepper spray and tasers. They work. They work quite well, actually, bro.
Sticking close to other coworkers.
The pepper spray, it don't even got to spray at you to even take. My brother sprayed it, like, we was behind him. He sprayed it in the shower. And just by being in the area of it, it started burning our nose, burning our eyes. Like, it was crazy.
I even told my manager about the whole thing, and he had security do extra sweeps of the property every single night.
Okay.
Thankfully, that guy never came back.
Okay.
Poor Hannah was shaken for a while too.
Quit.
She completely switched up her schedule, so she wouldn't be working nights anymore, which I can't really blame her for. Some nights I wondered if that had been the plan all along, if he'd been waiting for her to leave alone, to see if she got in her car by herself.
Crazy thing is, by the way he's telling the story, it seemed like Hannah been gone and he was just waiting there for you, basically. Like,
I never ended up telling her what the security guy said. I didn't want to make her any more scared than she already was. I've actually sent a story into Booze and Booze before. Maybe some of you remember it. It was about my coworker Benji and this weird night shift incident that we had together. It's been a while.
This the same dude? It just jumped into the second story like it's the same dude.
She already was. I've actually sent a story into...
You know what? I'm going to take it like it's another person just saying, oh yeah, I sent a story in before.
Booze and Booze before. Maybe some of you remember it. It was about my coworker Benji and this weird night shift incident that we had together. It's been a while since I last admitted, but I figure, why not? I'll throw another one your way. And this one's even crazier.
Come on.
I used to work in a call center for a nationwide towing company. The kind of place that stayed open 24/7 to dispatch trucks at all hours of the day and night. The job itself was simple. Take calls, input service requests, and then send them out to the right drivers. Since I worked overnights, it was usually dead quiet, which meant I had a lot of downtime. My coworker Benji and I would have the same shifts, and we got along pretty well enough to pass those hours. Our office itself was inside this shared business complex. Nothing special, just a bunch of suites crammed together, totally empty at night. The only thing around that had any life after midnight was the 7-Eleven across the street. That place was a godsend during these long shifts. We'd head over and grab some to the street.
So 7-Eleven can even get the right colors, but the Home Depot. So Home Depot about to sue y'all, but you know what?
That place was a godsend during these long shifts. We'd head over to grab some snacks on break, vape in the parking lot before heading back into the desk. With that being said, it also brought in a little riffraff. Those that remember my last story may recall the details. I went out to use the external bathrooms, and while walking back into the office, I got jumped by a homeless dude that was hanging around one of our dumpsters.
Oh, no.
Lots of homeless flocked to the 7-Eleven at night, like moths to a flame. That night was...
I'm over here thinking he actually got jumped, like, he just got, like, spooked, like, jump scared, I guess. I got jump scared. I got jumped.
Like, really any other. Calls were pretty slow, office was quiet. And then I'd say around 2 a.m., Benji and I decided to take a break.
2
We walk up and
a.m.
cross the lot and started off towards the gas station. As we were walking, a car whipped into the parking lot really fast, jerking to a stop in front of the store. We both noticed it, but didn't think too much of it. Maybe just some drunk guy making a late night beer run or something. Probably needs a box of condoms, Benji said, laughing. We were halfway across the street when we heard the shouting. At first it was muffled and distant, but then a man's voice cut through the night, barking orders loud and aggressively.
We would have
The
turned
car
around.
that had screeched into the lot suddenly tore back off onto the road, disappearing down a side street,
Never
tires
mind,
screaming.
Never mind. We still on our journey.
And then, through the huge glass windows of the 7-Eleven, we saw a man in a ski mask holding a gun.
No.
Benji grabbed my arm. Holy
go.
shit. I
Let's
didn't
go.
say anything. I just turned and started walking back toward
Bro,
the office.
Let's go.
Say goodbye to Slack
what you
because
mean?
chat's here and it's inside ClickUp. Everything you need in chat is here.
Fast. My pulse
Damn.
was slamming as I kept my eyes on the store. The guy inside was moving in every direction, pointing the gun at the cashier. Then, as if in slow motion, I saw him whip his head toward us, and we weren't alone. Another guy, a second one, also in a mask, came running out of the store. He looked around and then locked eyes with us, then
alright.
sprinted straight for us.
Oh, Ben, come on. Come catch us.
Benji and I didn't say a word, we just ran.
Oh, my.
This really felt like something straight out of Grand Theft Auto.
He
We
gonna have to
didn't need
catch
any
us.
logic or instruction. This was real danger. Only one move to be made, and that was just to get the fuck out. We turned around and the two guys outside the 7-Eleven locked on, their footfalls coming up behind us.
Don't run straight to the office. If y'all run straight to your office, I mean, I've been in downtown after hours in the AMs before, and it's really dead. So I imagine getting chased over there. Where would you really even go? Like, yeah, I have a video in my phone. We went into this area. It was like an outside dinner space, and like I think I seen security. Like we were seeing flashlights moving from a direction to our left, but we was just crossing by. So we like not hop, but like the little chain, that little U chain that be like going. We just stepped over it so we can get to the other side of the place and stepped over that chain. And I seen he was like, it went from the left side to now he was on the right side, closer to us. And I'm like, that's strange. I'm pretty sure the video is somewhere in my phone. If I find it, hey, maybe I'll show y'all.
One of them, the one with the gun, yelled something that I couldn't quite make out, but
Boy,
I
we
don't
running.
think I really needed to hear it to understand.
Run.
This was a chase. Benji was a step ahead of me,
Damn.
already in a full sprint across the parking lot, so
He does to
I
you,
pushed
bro.
my legs harder, pumping my arms and tried to keep up. Our office was close, just a couple of 100 feet
Why are
away,
y'all
but that
going to- you
distance
know what?
had never felt so damn long until then. Behind us, I heard the first guy's shoe slap against the pavement.
Oh,
He
no.
was fast, a lot faster than me. The gunman was trailing behind him, and the other guy, the one who'd been barking orders
bro.
inside, was gaining ground. I half expected to feel him grab my collar at any second. I risked taking a glance back, and it was a big mistake. The bastard was literally right there, 5 feet away, his ski mask riding up just enough for me to see his mouth twisted up into a snarl. "You're mine," he shouted.
All right, come on. Somebody
Benji
hit
reached for the door
chest in
first,
you.
skidding to a stop, hands fumbling for the keypad. Come on, come on. I could hear the beeping as he punched in the code. My feet hit the landing of the building and we were almost there. But then,
Technically, if it's glass windows or glass doors, y'all still effed. Respectfully. Come on now, you talk about people that just they just robbed the store and I can't even say broad daylight. They just robbed the store and now they chasing y'all for blocks with a whole automatic weapon in their hand. Wow. Speak.
something slammed into my back, and I went down
Damn.
hard, my chin bouncing off the concrete. My teeth clacked together, pain exploding
Oh,
through my
no.
jaw. The weight of the guy was on me in an instant, his hands clawing at my jacket, trying to turn me over. Fuck! I gasped out, twisting and
swing on
kicking
this
out
man.
blindly. My shoe connected with something
bro.
soft, a
Boom,
stomach,
boom.
maybe his groin. and the guy let out this grunt, loosening his grip just enough for me to roll free.
Bro, get
Benji
up.
was screaming my name the whole
Get
time.
up, Nick. Like,
Get the fuck up, dude. Get up. I screamed.
bro, do you think this is a movie? Like, bro, get up. What is you doing? Like, come on now.
It's enough for me to roll free. Benji was
Like, you think
screaming
I'm
my
gonna come
name
save
the
you, bro? Get up. You just kicked him in his like nuts or something, bro. Get up. Come on
whole
now.
time. Get the fuck up, dude. Get up.
I
I scrambled to my feet,
bro.
blood in my mouth, world tilting. The guy then lunged again, grabbing at my sleeve, but I ripped free, hurled myself towards the door.
Man, if you don't.
Benji had it open just enough for me to squeeze through, and
So
the
the
second I
other
was
guy
inside,
is just-
he threw his weight against it, trying to slam it shut. But the guy outside was not
Oh,
giving
no.
up easily. It was the other guy, the one with the gun, giving it everything he had trying to get inside. A hand then shot through the gap.
Ooh.
Thick
Boy, that hand will be dislocated. Y'all ain't see that video of Uskon, a dude reaching into like that little that is a stupid flaw, mind you. Like that thing where you just put mail through. I don't know why you will have that on your door. I don't know why you will have that in your door. Like, but anyways. But yeah, I seen it. It was a video of dude sticking his hand through it, and the dude, I don't know what he grabbed. I think it was a bat. Boom on his hand. You just, you already knew it was broken. Yeah, it would have been like that, bro. Your hand would have got stomped. I would have been like, oh yeah, hold the door for a little bit. Boom, boy, come here. Hey, it's a really scary movie thing. It's kind of crazy when my life is in danger, and and I'm the one that's trying to hold us back, just laying on the floor like this a Disney movie.
fingers
like,
clawed at the air trying to grab at us. Benji grunted and shoved harder. Dude, help me!
Bro.
I threw myself against the door.
Like,
the guy outside let out this fury.
Like, you're holding us back, and this verse, like, how are we both pushing the door back, and one dude with one arm is about to push the door open? Like, it don't make no sense.
This roar, pushing back, fingers scraping against my arm the whole time. For a split second, I really thought he was about to win. I thought he was gonna get it open. If that happened, we'd be
Bro.
fucked for sure. But then from outside, I heard, "Move!" A gunshot exploded through the night. That sound was deafening in the enclosed space. I felt the impact of it on my chest like a punch from the inside.
Wait,
The
you
guy
shooting
outside
at the
cursed,
door?
jerking back, and we took the chance. Benji slammed the door shut and locked it into place.
Okay.
Silence. I staggered backward. My hands were shaking, adrenaline pouring through me like ice water. Neither of us were hit, thankfully, so we assumed they tried to shoot the door or the building, maybe even just up in the air to scare us. Benji was panting, staring at the door. Dude.
Oh no.
Another bang. The guy outside punched the glass full force. Another bang.
Bro, what did we
Again,
do?
Bang. I could see his silhouette through the narrow windows. His breath was fogging up the glass. His posture was rigid with rage. His friend was standing right beside him, the gunman, and the two of them started circling the building, checking the windows and the other doors. "We gotta go to the back office now,"
Come on.
Benji said, grabbing my sleeve. "Go, go." We ran deeper into the office, past empty desks and silent cubicles. The security office was in the back, just big enough for a desk and a few filing cabinets, and one single chair. But the door was solid wood, with a steel sheet inside of it, and it had a deadbolt. We threw ourselves
y'all go
inside
in
and slammed
there.
it shut, locking it immediately. Outside, that banging continued. I grabbed my phone with shaking hands and punched in 911.
Something y'all
Operator-
supposed to been do, mind you. Something that was supposed to have been done. Running, like we're still running. We're calling 911, bro. We're getting chased, bro. Come on.
Immediately answering.
911, what's your emergency?
"There's two guys trying to break into our office," I said. "One of them has a gun." Benji sat against the wall, gripping his knees, and his chest was heaving. "Are you in a safe location?" the dispatcher asked.
No,
It was kind of funny to hear that question. As
Nah,
a
they
roadside
keep it-
assistant operator,
bro. If y'all don't trust, see the thing is, it's so weird. Police can track phones, but then they be acting like they can't. It be so weird. Like, bro, if I'm saying it's a gunman trying to break into our building, your first response would be, oh yeah, we have officers on the way to your location right now. It's probably an officer like 5-6 minutes on patrol in the area, bro. We about to send them on your way. That should be the first thing. What you mean? Are you in the same location, bro? I'm calling. Am I calling you from, like, is the gunman right in front of me? I'm calling you, like, bro, what is you doing? Like operators be asking the stupidest questions.
That was literally the opening line of our script. I think so, I said. We're locked inside a back office. From outside, we heard another boom, and that sound made me jump. What the fuck? Benji hissed. I could tell he was getting agitated. I didn't have to wander for very long.
Bro, if they got one gun and it's two of us, I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I don't know, bro. Because if they get into this room, y'all gonna have to fight. If the 12 don't get here before they can get into the room, y'all gonna have to fight. Like,
I could hear weird faded beeps from outside. The keypad. They shot the damn keypad.
Oh, they stupid. What?
They're trying to get in. I whispered.
But for what though? Like,
Benji wiped
what
his
did
face,
we do?
sweat slick on his forehead. Shit, man, shit. This is crazy. We're like,
is there not a window in there? I'm not even gonna care. We would have went through the window and got low. I'm not even lying. Like, where is our cars at? Why wasn't that the first place? We over here trying a keypad. There's no way he's that much faster than you. You know what?
fish in a barrel. We should have never ran back in here.
Yeah, I'm like, why was I?
The dispatcher was still talking to me, but I barely heard any word she said. I was far too busy listening to the sounds of outside, the muffled voices, the hurried footsteps, the gunman cursing underneath his breath. I heard another shot, then nothing. The silence stretched on, and I could hardly take a breath. That's when I heard sirens. Red and blue lights flashed through the windows, painting the wall.
They so lucky, because I'm just about to be like, I was just about to say, bro, sometimes 12 really don't be doing nothing. They really don't be doing nothing and show up at the last minute and just take all the credit. Yeah, we saved the day. We saved y'all. Like, bro, no, we saved ourselves. Y'all came, that lights spooked them. But y'all did not save the
Walls
day,
in
bro.
frantic colors.
Look at the bro just got jumped.
Benji let out this breathless laugh, half hysteria, half relief. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. We stayed locked in that room until the cops banged on the door and announced themselves. That's when we finally stepped out, and I got my first real look at the damage. The front door was a complete mess.
Damn.
Bullet holes in the keypads, cracked spider webbing across the glass.
What did we do? That's what I'm saying. Like, what did we do? They really got mad, that mad. It seemed like they had ski masks on too. They really got that mad seeing people running away. We didn't even come in the store. They got that mad at people possibly seeing them that they tried to take them out. What?
The cops questioned us and we gave our statements, still shaking, still reeling. The two
I ain't
guys were
giving
long
nothing.
gone.
I'm gonna give you this camera footage and you do what you want with that. I'm not lying.
Disappeared off into the neighborhood, but we knew
Moving
one thing
city.
for sure. They wanted us dead.
Bro,
And if we would have been...
Because what city is you in where people robbing the... I mean, they gotta be in Chicago. They gotta be in Chicago, bro. Chicago or, what's it called? Is it Ohio or... Yeah, down there. Yeah, I think... Is it Ohio where they just be like all the craziest things happen? Like...
Second slower, we would have been. The second we stepped out, it really hit me how close we'd actually been to dying. That front door was ruined. The keypad was a mangled mess of metal and shattered plastic. Bullet holes pocked the frame. A thin wisp of dust still curled from where the gunman had tried and failed to blast his way inside. A couple of the officers were already sweeping the area, flashlights cutting off through the dark. Another was waiting for us, notepad in hand.
There's no way I didn't catch...
Stability, precision.
Bro, I need some new tires. Bro, I remember this just happened not too long ago, bro. I drove to Lake Worth. I got to my sister's house. Chilling at my sister's house, spent a night at my sister's house. The next morning, when I had to leave Lakewood to go to class, bro, I'm looking from a distance. I see my fright. I'm tired. I see my front right tire just all deflated. Why? Like, I'm just like, why, bro? At any moment, bro, I just drove here. Like, not just drove here, but bro, I just drove here. Like, I ain't step on no nails, no nothing. Like, what is going on? But yeah, it was like that little sticky glue thing that they do use to patch holes at AutoZone or some tire spots. I guess it dried up and the hole got out again. And they talking about $400 or $500 for a new tire. Crazy thing is, if I didn't call my dad and him say, bro, we can get a tire for like $50, $60, what is you doing? I was about to get a whole full new Ford tire set, which is probably would have been the smart thing to do. Just buy a whole new tire set right there.
Lawfin.
Capturing a true
But yeah, we
story for a
damn near done.
documentary class assignment.
Damn.
First, I select the
And
right
the graphics,
footage, adjust the
terrible.
timing and pacing. Now, enhance for a cleaner sound, and I have a film.
Bro, is the video just that bad? Or was I tweaking?
"All's okay?" he asked. Benji just barked out a laugh, the full weight of the situation finally washing over him. Yeah.
See, he laughing because he didn't get hit. He didn't get beat up, blood streaking down the right corner of his lips. See, now me, he over here laughing. I'm already plotting on moving cities.
Just fucking fantastic. I barely recognized my own voice when I spoke. Were they caught?
That's what I'm saying. Is they caught?
The cop
There's no
shook his
way.
head. They took off on foot before we arrived. We got units combing the area though, but no sign of them yet. Benji just ran a hand through his hair. Jesus Christ.
Look like we can find a new job.
The next 30 minutes were just a blur of questions and police chatter. We told them everything about the robbery, about the chase, about the fight at the door. An officer took photos of my arm where the guy had clawed at me. Another pointed out
You know what?
officer took photos of my arm where the guy had clawed at me. Another pointed out a smear of blood on the door frame, the pavement where I fell. Damn, they wanted it in bad, one of the cops muttered, eyeing those bullet holes.
Bro.
Yeah, no shit. Our boss, the owner-operator of the call center, showed up just after 3 a.m.
Yeah, damn, boss. You just lost 2 employees in one night. That's
He was
crazy.
an older guy, tough but fair. He looked at the damage with that kind of weary sigh that said he was already adding up the cost inside of his head.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You about to add up all these costs, then you gotta have to add up both of our final paychecks too with this check. Oh, it's crazy.
Jesus, boys, he said, rubbing a hand over his face. You okay?
No.
Benji was just staring at the shot-up door, jaw tight. I
We
nodded
quit.
at him.
We quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we quit.
Our boss exhaled. Well, you're done for the night. Go home and get some sleep. You're both on paid leave until this mess is sorted out.
Wait, hold on.
We didn't argue.
Hold on.
We were far too wrung out, too drained.
Paid leave? It depends. I'm gonna need like a week or 2 weeks paid leave because, bro, we almost just died, bro. Like, come on. The doors are messed up. The pads are messed up. Plus, you gotta change this to day shift because, no, I'm not ever. Come on.
Benji drove me home and we barely spoke on the way there.
Why
I shut
didn't? I'm thinking they both have 2 separate cars. That's why the cars wasn't the first option. Y'all have 1 car and y'all didn't decide to get low in the car. See, stupid. I'm over here giving a story on how we almost got caught in DT. Why these people could have been home already chilling.
apartment door behind me and locked it. That's when I finally let myself breathe a little and realized that my hands were still shaking.
Yeah, just cry, bro.
Those guys had been out for blood. And if we'd been just a second slower, we would have given it to them.
Oh no. Well, don't go to 7. I don't remember the last time I've been to a 7-Eleven. Like, a racetrack is open, Quick Trip is open. Like, why would you choose 7-Eleven? Like, but yo, that's all for this video, man. I want to say once again, thank y'all for tuning into these videos. I will continue with the daily uploads. I got probably not today, but I am trying to make the CJ the Champ video before that video comes too old. Blank Boy posted, Codename Super, Black Cut, like everybody posted, SML, all type of people. So yeah, I'm back. I have a good 20, actually that's cap. I have a good week and a half before I have my next class. Without further ado, I want y'all to like, because this is something I never really ever said too. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the channel so more people can get updated and notice with my channel. Thank y'all. See you on the next one. Peace. And where's the bus at?
Bye. Have a beautiful time.